Okay.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me here tonight.
Do I have
you here real quick a second? But again, Candace, thanks for jumping on. But again, please feel free to pause and ask, have me pause and answer any questions that you might have as they are coming up. So my name is Jill Ross, and I have been with Park Lane Jewelry for 2.5 years, but I have been in the direct sales jewelry industry for, oh my goodness, going on 25. So yes, I started when I was 12. That's what I tell people, but that's so I love direct sales. I was actually an officer in the military. I was in the Coast Guard, and I started my journey in direct sales, jewelry of all things as well, because honestly, I desperately needed to look like a woman, and I think my husband was so relieved. He had so much faith in me. And baby number 2 came along, and I've been dabbling in jewelry. And when we looked at what it was going to cost to put 2 kids in daycare, and I looked at him, and even as an officer in the military, I said, my take home is going to be $2,000 a month. I said, if I had some time to throw at this jewelry thing, I could do that. And y'all, for the last 23 years, that has happened. It has allowed me to be the mom that I wanted to be. And I love my children. So I've added a few more since then for a grand total of 7. So yeah, we do know what caused that. So we had 4 the old-fashioned way, and then we adopted 3 from Ethiopia, and it has been such an incredible journey. And I have loved that I have been able to help provide for my family. Wow, I mean, there were 3 international adoptions, so very time-consuming, very mentally time-consuming, and very financially consuming. And direct sales allowed me to do that. And I just think that this industry is something that is so underappreciated. It is so undervalued, and it is the answer for so many of us who I loved being a mom, and I feel like if I hadn't had the previous company I was with, that my brain would have turned to applesauce. I needed something, and I needed something fun. I needed something not stressful, and I needed something that I was making an income that it made it worth my while for the time, because I was taking time away in order to do that. And it just, oh my goodness. So of all the things in direct sales that you could rep, y'all know there's oodles and oodles out there. Why would you pick jewelry? I love jewelry as a visual product. You can see it, you can touch it. You also don't have to use it for 30 days to see if it's going to work for you. You either put the Jagger earrings on and say, where have you been all my life? Or like my sweet friend, I'm here at the beach in Port Aransas. My sweet friend Tommy put these on last night and said, Jill, no, I cannot do those earrings. I'm like, it's okay, Tommy, we have oodles more that you can do. So I love that about repping a line of jewelry. I also love that it's not rocket science. Earrings go here, necklaces go here. That's all I knew. Remember, I was an officer in the military. Like bracelets, rings, arm parties, what are those? So, I mean, it's just, you don't have to have a degree in order to, or in fashion even, in order to do jewelry. So then I even break it down a little bit for, direct sales, I think, is where it's at. Jewelry is the perfect product. And then why Park Lane Jewelry? Oh, Cheryl, thank you so much for chiming in. Tell me whose guest you are. Who has invited you to join here tonight? Why Park Lane Jewelry, y'all. There is quite a few direct sales jewelry companies. Oh, great. Sabrina Burrows. Thank you, Cheryl. There's quite a few direct sales jewelry companies. And I think in the land of direct sales, Park Lane Jewelry is where it's at. Y'all, we're positioned to go into our 68th year of business. 68 years. Like, we are talking Walt Disney, McDonald's. That is the longevity of this company. When my previous company had to close their doors in December of 2020, and I was looking at what to do next, and I'll be super honest, I was really hesitant about jewelry. I was like, we've been in quarantine, like who's buying jewelry? Y'all, Park Lane was wrapping up the biggest year they had ever had. The marketing geniuses behind Park Lane, like I love that I'm in business for myself, but I am not in business by myself. And the style drops that keep coming out, and the specials, and the this and the that, and the new collection of jewelry, I'm getting a tiny bit ahead of myself. I just think that this company is worth looking at just from the numbers. Every year since 2020, Park Lane has outperformed the previous 65 years, 66 years, 67 years. Right there, just from a number standpoint, you should sit up and take notice of what's going on over here. And those of us that have been around here for 2.5 years, I am still like, oh my, I cannot believe how much jewelry I'm selling virtually. Like it is 25 years in the industry, of only which the last 2.5 have really been online. Like right, y'all? Like my other stylist friends it's incredible. And the customers with Park Lane that keep coming back. Again, I'm getting to myself. So I just want to talk a little bit, the 3 P's of Park Lane. The first P is our people. The second is our product. And the third is our programs, because these are truly, truly what sets this company apart. So our people, like I said, we are going on year 68. We know what we're doing. We have survived wars. We have survived hurricanes. We have survived earthquakes. We have survived quarantine. Like this company knows what they're doing. In addition to that, they are debt-free, which means they can survive the economy and rises and falls in the economy. The product, jewelry. Jewelry, like I said, is the perfect product. Jewelry actually is consumable. So a lot of people, if they're giving you advice on what kind of company to go with, you want a product that's consumable. Well, ladies, fashion is consumable. Case in point, season changes, and are you like, oh, I'm just going to wear all my shirts from last summer? No. Oh, just a little something, right? We're all, hey, every season, just a little something. And just that little extra, that little freshen up, my husband at one point was like, if you bring another pair of shoes in here, then a pair has to leave. I said, okay, that's easy. I can fix that. Like as women, right? Like my closet cannot hold one more thing. And yep, you guys get me. So being with something that is consumable. And like I said, once women figure out how to shop Park Lane jewelry, they have stopped buying jewelry anywhere else. My customer, oh my God, they know gift time. Boom, my Christmas presents, half price. Like, why would they be shopping anywhere else? They're getting incredible deals on Park Lane and getting to give really, really high-end, beautiful gifts. So let's, a little bit more about the product. We work with 27 different designers. That's what gives our jewelry line such variability. So when you look at the collection and you think, oh, I would never be caught dead in that piece, that's a good thing, because there is girls that like that fashion. If you loved every single piece in the collection, it would be Christie's collection of jewelry, not Park Lane, right? Like you want to try to hit as wide of a swath of different styles as possible versus, and we can all think of jewelry lines that it is very one style. If you like that style, you like that line. If you don't like that style, you don't shop that collection. And I love that Park Lane, just from the simple pearl post earrings all the way to my giraffe neck friends are going to love the Jaeger earrings with me. Right? Like Yeah, I absolutely love that. We have two full collections that come out every year. So one in January, one in July. You probably might have just seen it was last Tuesday. We launched our fall collection of jewelry, but then we're dropping style drops almost weekly. We do have a mini collection that comes out before the holidays and a mini collection that comes out before the summer or in the spring. And so it's constantly new stuff, constantly Parkland's constantly giving us reasons to reach back out to our customers. So then let's talk about the programs of Park Lane Jewelry. So we have programs for our customers, for our hostesses, and for our stylists, y'all, that are bar none. Like 25 years in this industry, I have never seen anything like this. And it's obviously working. Because Park Lane numbers keep going up, right? So let's talk about the customer specials. So we have an always customer special of buy 2 items, your least expensive, then your next 4 items are half price. And I explain this to my customers as your favorite department store. If you went in and bought 2 pairs of socks for your husband, because you're nice that way, then you sashay to the designer handbag counter and you're shopping half price. Like, why would people shop anywhere else? Y'all, if there was a department store that had that kind of special, do you shop anywhere else? Like, and you liked their collection? No, when your sister came to town, she'd come with an empty suitcase because you were marching yourself on down to that department store shopping, buy 2, get 4. And again, that is what I'm finding in Park Lane is that people keep coming back. They keep coming back because of that incredible customer special. And then Park Lane is constantly doing extras. So since I've been in the last 2.5 years, we've had to spend $90 for shipping. I hate paying shipping. Your customers are going to hate paying shipping too. So my average ticket is decidedly over $90. Because who wants to pay shipping? Then Park Lane has constantly dropping bonus items in there as well. I'm thinking we have never had a week that didn't include a bonus item, right, Christy? I think every week I've ever been in Park Lane, at least one bonus item, which is any item up to $200 for $30 with a $90 card. Like that's like those high-end pieces. Like, and I don't even tell the prices. I'm like, this is a good bonus item. This is a really good bonus item. So then let's talk about our host specials. I think we have the best hostess special in the industry. And what I love is our host special is attached to the number of orders a hostess has on her party, not the total of the show. So I love that Park Lane isn't judging our hostesses' friends' pocketbooks. It's more how many people participate. And I love from a coaching my hostess standpoint, I'm coaching her to get 10 orders, not to a certain dollar amount. I'm coaching her to 10 orders because when she gets 10 or more orders, she is going to get $40 per order in free jewelry. Like it just, 2.5 years, Belinda, right? We start to and like just marinate that. $400 in free jewelry. Like that's just incredible. So of course she is absolutely incentivized to do that. Now, if she doesn't get 10 orders, it's not the end of the world. She is still going to get free jewelry. She's going to get $20 per order in free jewelry, up to 9, as long as she has a $300 net party. We do want her to get to $300 net. And if it's in one order, then she'll get $20 in free jewelry. Our hostesses always get the 4 items at half price. And they always get at least one bonus item. That's that $30 bonus item as well. So that's our host special. Then our stylist programs. And I will tell y'all, as a leader, I think this is my favorite piece of Park Lane. Because what it does is it allows me, in my personal business, to set goals. It helps me as I'm working with my stylists to help them set goals as well. We call it our Rich Rewards Club. And it is on the line every single month we can earn about $1,200 worth of jewelry, of which all but one piece of it is our choice. So that's where, I mean, I am not reinvesting money in my samples. I can afford to be incredibly generous to my hostesses and my VIPs and my VIP Facebook group. Like, oh my goodness, giving jewelry away like crazy, with my stylists as well. So that first level, Rich Rewards Club, we call it RRC. The first level of RRC is $1,000 in your first 2 weeks of the month. Submitting $1,000 in your first 2 weeks of the month, which is so doable with these systems and these specials. And so my gals that are just flying busy, full-time, coming to kids and all the sporting, we set their goal at, let's get you $1,000 a month. Submitted. Why not? You're going to get that extra 250. And then it goes up from there. Our next level is 2,500 in a month. And then you get that month's style drop. So super high-end piece. June was those gorgeous bracelets. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get mine in the mail. And every month Park Lane drops a new piece that is going to be dropped as a style drop that we as stylists can earn for free just for working our business. The next level is 4,000 retail in a month. That's another $300 in free jewelry. And it just keeps going on. We've got 5 different levels of our RC. I love that as a stylist. Like it just, and it's every single month. My previous company, it was in a year. Like in a year, we could earn the different levels. I mean, every single month, I actually added it up last year. I earned $6,000 in free RRC jewelry. It was insane. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. In addition, a few other programs we have as a stylist, we have a Mercedes car program. At our first level of leadership, you can start qualifying to have a Mercedes car. So Park Lane, and then they give you the option, because we're all about choices around here, give you the option if you want the Mercedes or you want the $500 a month bonus every month that you qualify for that Mercedes car plan. We have 2 travel trips a year. So if you're a gal who likes to travel, especially if you're a gal who likes luxury travel, oh girl, you really, really need to consider us. Right now, we have just started, July 1st, actually, we just started our qualification for Dublin, Ireland. I just can't even believe it. The founder of my previous company was born in Dublin, Ireland, and it just feels like such a full circle. I just feel like Andy Horner is smiling down on all of us Premier gals that have moved over here to Park Lane, and just he is going to be doing a big when I win that trip to Dublin, earn that trip to Dublin. So you too could come in. Park Lane gives you double points for your first 5 weeks as a stylist. So come in, hit it if that's something that motivates you. And this is, 2 travel trips a year. So we just finished qualifying for Paris, France, not Texas. Paris, I can't even believe I'm saying it. We're going to Paris next March. Cabo, we're going to Cabo in September. We've had trips just since I've been into Aruba, Kona, Hawaii, Key West, Florida. Like it just, and it's completely on Park Lane's nickel. Like they even buy the plane ticket for you. It's just, and then they like spoil you. I've never seen a mountain of lobster so big, and I don't really like lobster. So but my friends who do were like blown away. They look just like crawdads, Christy Cohen, just bigger crawdads. I don't need them either. So yes, someone just commented, thank you, triple points. If this motivates you as a new stylist, come in. Let's get you launched in July, before July 26th, and you will get triple points from your launch party as well, and then double points in August. Like it is, you stylists here, if you feel like your Park Lane stylist is buzzing a little extra, she might be a little, look at Christy's background on her Zoom. Like, come on. All right. Then, just because Park Lane is absolutely incredible and awesome, they are, let me tell you about how to get started. I'm just getting ahead of myself here. So you're like, okay, Jill, I'm in. Here's how you get started. There's 3 different packages you can start with. Our Boss package is $439, gives you $2,000, your choice of jewelry. Our business package is $229, and it gives you $1,000, your choice of jewelry. Or you can come in for our basic package, $99, gets you $500 worth of jewelry. But if you sign by July 26th, by next Wednesday, Park Lane is going to throw in an extra $100 on them. Boom. So get you some Jagger earrings, get you a Goldie bracelet, extra on top. All right, train of thought. So by July 26th. So, and you can do your launch party. It doesn't have to be in the next week. So what I recommend you do, reach out to the stylist who invited you and say, Jill was very convincing. It's okay to drop my name. Jill was very convincing. Let's talk about my launch party date. I love getting that launch party on the calendar. Line it up with her. Odds are her August is filling up. So you're going to want to reach out to her ASAP to get that date on her calendar. And then that's going to start the timeline in motion. Technically, you don't have to sign until the day of your launch party. We like to have you come in. I like my new stylist about a week to 2 weeks early, just to train you up a little bit. And I will tell you, Team Sparkle, here at Team Sparkle, oh boy, do we train you up. So Tracy and I just finished up her glam plan literally right before this call. I think about 3 minutes before this Zoom started. And she was blown away at the train. Tracy, are you still on? Tracy, chime in for a second. She did not know I was going to do this. Don't have a panic attack, Tracy. Is your audio not connected? Oh, she doesn't have audio right now. Nice. She doesn't have audio. Anybody else see that? She did tell me she was absolutely blown away at the training plan that we have for new stylists. It truly, the busier you are, the more you are going to love our plug and play, go and go. When a bunch of us came over from our previous company, we added it up as a leadership team. Y'all, we had 256 years of leadership experience that we were bringing with us. And all of us from all different families, if you will, in our previous company, boiled this down to just make it so duplicatable. So like we truly, that is something that as a leadership team, we sit and how can we make this easier and more systematic and more plug and play. If you're in my VIP group, they all know that if it's a really cute graphic, well, it's even a semi-cute graphic, Jill did not create it. So we have a professional graphic designer on staff, if you will, who does all the cute graphics, have not been done by me. So if you can copy and paste, you can do Park Lane. So I feel like it is definitely, I think it's something that everyone should at least give a try. Why not? Come in at that basic package, $99. You get $600, your choice of jewelry. We do that launch party for you. You come in, you've probably made about $300 cash from the launch party. So you've paid off more than your startup. And at the end of that, say, wow, that really was fun. Let's keep going. Or, yeah, thanks, but no thanks. This just isn't going to fit into my life. And we will let you go. There is no quotas on Park Lane. There's no certain amounts that you have to do. So we have a little survey that we would love to have you take. And oh, I'm right at my half hour. Survey we'd love you to take and get that filled out by, I think, tomorrow night. And Jennifer's going to put you into a drawing for a free necklace. So let me grab that link real quick. And I'm going to put it in the chat. And while I'm doing that, does anybody have any questions? Please don't be shy. Like I said, odds are if you are thinking it, so is somebody else, or maybe somebody else on the replay is thinking it. So go ahead and grab that survey link out of the chat. The secret word, Linda, you would have reminded me. Our secret word tonight is 100. Because we sign you up this week, you're going to get an extra $100 in free jewelry. That's a good one, right, Christy? I don't know, I mean, you could spell out 100 or you can just do 100. All right, y'all. I'm ready to join, says Gail. Oh, sorry, that was just to me. Sorry, Gail, if I let her cat out of the bag. And if you do, I forgot to say, if you do have previous direct sales experience, let's definitely talk about that. Parkline has what we call a direct appoint. If you were in a leadership position at your previous company, we will look at bringing you in at a higher level. Oh my goodness, y'all. And we make between 30 to 50% commission. So not only do we get free jewelry, we actually make money too. It's kind of exciting. I forgot to tell you all that. All right, ladies. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I am going to stop the recording. Thank y'all. If you're watching the replay,